Hi guys, today's going to be another one of those motivational rant type videos where I'm just reassuring you guys, and I'm going to be your little personal cheerleader today, give you a little pep talk, and yeah, hopefully it will be like a motivational rant, because usually those happen kind of as they are, but when I was planning out this video and what I wanted to talk about, I thought, you know what, this really fits into that category. It's going to be more of a reassuring, uplifting video, kind of kick your butt into gear type of advice. So I do hope you enjoy it. Yeah, obviously leave all your feedback and comments in the comment section. I would love to hear what you thought and if it helped, because I love to, obviously see your positive feedback from you guys. Do thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you have found this video useful once you're watching it. It would mean a lot to me, and then you can stay up to date with all my upcoming content. I do also coach, so you can get one-to-one coaching sessions with me. All the information either will be popped something on screen, or it will be in the description box. You can click through to my Instagram. My email will also be listed at the end of this video. For now, that is how you guys can get in touch with me, through Instagram or email. So now we can start the video. So the first thing I want to remind you guys of, and it's one of the keys, and it's the main thing that I always remind my clients of, that you need to do for any positive task in order for it to become a habit, more habitual for you, more natural, and more of a positive practice where you are able to release the doubt connected to it, and that is repetition. Repetition of any positive thought, statement, or visual or practice, that is how you build up those positive, healthier habits. Same with your thought process, your thought patterns. What are the automated responses that come up when you're affirming, when you're working on a manifestation that is kind of the opposite of your current 3D reality? Repetition. So repetition is the key. That is how you are going to be able to create real movement. So as I said in the title video, something about movement always happening. That's probably what the title is going to be. Repetition is how you're creating movement. You cannot just say one thing once, because imagine you complained about something or said something really, really crazy that I'm not going to put anything into anyone's mind, but let's say you made a really crazy statement. Would you want that to manifest? No. We all say silly things or give crazy hypothetical scenarios or would you rather questions, that kind of thing. And of course they don't manifest. So it's the same with anything positive you're manifesting. Unless it's something that to you is considered very small, insignificant, and that you have no resistance to, maybe even having a day of really sunny weather. Oftentimes the weather is easier for us to manifest because it's not something we're attached to, You might think, yeah, of course it's possible the sun will come out today, or especially during summertime, So things like that you can say it once and set the intention and think about it, and it manifests. So it's not impossible, but if you're starting from negative assumptions, repetition is how you're going to create that movement. And if you are applying repetition, it doesn't need to be perfect, by the way, so don't stress yourself out. Don't beat yourself up over this. But if you're applying repetition to at least a relatively good degree on a pretty regular basis, you are doing the right thing. You're doing the minimum you need to create your manifestation in your reality, and that's at least what you need to be doing. So if you're doing that, you are absolutely on the right track. So just take a deep breath and try to relax. Because if you're repeating your affirmations or the visuals, or even if you're writing out, if that's the method you prefer, as long as you are repeating to yourself in your mind the desired outcome, the new version, the new story, that's what matters. If you are putting in that effort, then there is no such thing as no movement, no contact. There is something that is being created and changed for the better, for your benefit, to align with your affirmations. There is just no such thing as nothing happening. Something has to be happening behind the scenes for your manifestation. If you are putting in that effort on a regular basis, remind yourself during those times, you are the creator of your reality, so it's all up to you. I know that may seem a little bit overwhelming or confusing at the beginning, but honestly, it just means it's within your power to change a situation or circumstance you don't like, that isn't in your favor, that's not bringing anything positive to your life. It's all up to you, which means it's within your power and ability to change it. Isn't that such an amazing thing? You do not have to see it for it to be happening. Things, like I said, are happening behind the scenes, and I will give some more examples, especially connected to an SP. So I will touch on that topic, don't worry, because I know oftentimes with an SP is where we get tripped up. It can absolutely and most probably will be happening in some way behind the scenes, or certain things will be aligning and shifting in order for your exact desired outcome to come together. It's not, you know, like literal magic where you wave a wand or you say a couple words and suddenly it's right there in front of you. Some things usually do need to occur for it to come to you, whether it's emotions changing, people in business deciding something, your local town changing the way certain things run, like little things or conversations or, you know, shifts with a few people or the way things are run, whatever it is that your manifestation is, those types of things usually happen behind the scenes to bring it all together. So now when it comes to manifesting an SP, why would everything be visible to you? Why would you be seeing everything? It's a person who has their own thoughts. You're using your thoughts to create this manifestation. So why would you be, I guess, why would you be privy? Why would you be knowledgeable on everything that's occurring with the movement? Don't you think that person's internal feelings and thought processes and the way they're feeling and thinking internally for themselves is going to shift? So unless you're a mind reader, you're not going to see all of that unfolding and happening. So that obviously means their emotions are changing, which is obviously an internal thing. Even if outwardly they may not express it, that doesn't mean anything. Do not judge what you're seeing in 3D circumstances. Their emotions will be changing if you're manifesting an SP. Their thoughts are changing, the way they think about you, the way they think about relationships, the things that they want in their life. All of this is conforming perfectly to bring about what you want. So your job is to just keep repeating. Another thing to remind you of, and for you to remind yourself of in these moments of doubt, is that manifestation is perfect, and oftentimes it just happens unexpectedly. So your manifestation could come about in a way that you didn't expect or plan or think, well, that's the most logical, natural way it's going to happen. That's not often the case. And a lot of manifestations I've had have come quicker than I expected. You never think, oh yeah, this morning, and you know, this morning is when it's going to happen. Today is the day, you know, I'm going to get the contact, or this is going to come in, or my manifestation will fully be here. Usually we're not fully ready or prepared or thinking, of course it's going to happen right now. And it just does. And it's perfect and sometimes surprising or shocking. And yeah, manifestation is just perfect and unexpected. So your job is just to trust in the process, but to let that process unfold as it does. You don't need to control it or see how it is happening. You just need to trust that it's happening, and you know, just know that it's happening in so many ways. There's just so many infinite possibilities for your manifestation to come to you. It doesn't have to be a text message from your SP. You know, there's so many different ways you could get into contact with them because of the manifestation, not you taking action, just FYI. But that movement is all coming together perfectly to bring you what you want, but the method in which it arrives will be as it's meant to be, will be natural for you. It won't be something where you are forced to put yourself in a certain situation. It will just come about in your life perfectly as it's supposed to. And if you believe in that and trust that, that's just how it will unfold, and it will relieve that doubt that you're having. And also remind yourself with a person, or if it's not an SP, even if it somehow involves another person's actions or behavior, or someone approving something, providing you with something, oftentimes another human, you know, in the world is involved in you getting your manifestation. So remember that that doesn't always involve you directly. Directly, specifically. So it could be them having conversations in their reality, in their, well, obviously we're all, you know, in the world together, but what I mean is in their individual reality where they are, you know, living their day-to-day life, and obviously you don't know 24/7 what's going on. They could be having conversations with their friends, with their family, with their colleagues, with their managers, you know, whoever it involves for your manifestation to come to you. They are having conversations and experiences that bring your manifestation together, but you're just not aware of that yet. It could be an application going through the checks. It could be someone starting to process your application for something, and they're going to confirm your application. whatever your manifestation is, you know, I feel like a lot of examples, it all comes together perfectly, and it just sometimes involves people going through certain experiences or conversations that need to happen to bring it all together. So just trust that that movement is happening. It doesn't need to always be visible to you. It probably won't always be visible. It will happen in the way it's supposed to. Your job is just to focus on that end desired outcome. So I hope this video was reassuring and useful. Probably went on a little bit of a tangent there, but I think it was all useful information. If you enjoyed, then please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I will see you next time.